It's 3 a.m., but the city lights are moving as if the world is still awake. Standing near the windows, I see the glitters fluttering by on the streets. Everything is black, but the tiny moving blobs make me feel like I'm not alone in this dark. There must be people right now sitting behind their steering wheels. Their world is turning while mine is still. I wish I was on the passenger seat, feeling this night wind. The rain splashing on the glass I look out from, harsher but more pleasant than it is from my windowsill. But my feet is planted, yet I feel a camaraderie, knowing that I'm not the only one alive in this silent world. This quiet world isn't so quiet after all. It's just this room that is entrenched in this silence. When I was in university, I was extremely lonely. Even though I did have friends, we did not contact each other on a regular basis. We just met in uni, hung out, went back to our rooms or houses, and that was it. I used to feel super lonely, especially after the chaos downstairs on the streets would quiet down. It felt like I was the only one alive because up until the chaos was there, I would just sit on the balcony and stare at the people on the streets, and I would feel shit about myself because we went to the same university, but their lives were so different from mine. But at least I wouldn't feel like the entire world was dead and I was all alone. But once most hostels would reach their curfew hour and the streets would empty out, I would go back to my room and feel that way. Till this day, I don't know the exact cause of this feeling, but I chalked it down to, depression. Even when I was on meds, this feeling still persevered. I wonder why this feeling comes at night only. Is it because it's quiet and you have a lot more room to think and overthink in the silence? Overthink being the key word. Nowadays, I go to bed at like midnight and fall asleep at around 1 to 2 a.m. So, most of the time, I don't feel that way. But back then, I used to sleep at like 3, 4, sometimes even 5 a.m. So, there was a lot of time to feel like the world was dead. I couldn't exactly reach out to anyone because everyone was asleep at that time. I think what helped with that feeling back then was immersing myself in something like a tutorial or a vlog where someone was talking, so I felt like I wasn't the only one alive. And I could keep myself busy like that, so it wasn't just me, myself, and quietness. I wrote that poem a while ago on a similar night. It was 3 a.m. and I was feeling like I was the only one alive. So I went out to the balcony. We live on the 12th floor, and from the balcony, there's no street right below, so I can't see the streets. But the main road is quite close, and the lights were just glimmering by. There were still lights from buildings, and there were moving lights from the cars and trucks that were going by on the main road. And it just really gave me this surge of feeling that, oh, I'm not alone right now after all. Those people are out there on the streets driving, awake at 3 a.m. So I just stood there on a balcony for a very long time and wrote this poem on my phone and felt a bit more alive. So, yes, do you guys also feel this way when it's nighttime? If you do, then I would love to know how you deal with it. And if you don't deal with it, then you can try out what I used to do. I'll leave you guys here for today. I hope you have a nice day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.